What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I'm back in Rise of Civilizations answering the question that so many people ask me. When you're a new player and you have no home, you have no alliance, how do you find one? I'm literally asked this question almost every day, guys, on the social networks, on Twitter, on Discord, or even sometimes in the game. People will reach out and ask me how can they find an alliance that is right for them, that they can grow with. They'll tell me they're about 400,000 power, which is pretty low because they're a new player, and they want to find a home. They want to find that home before they have to teleport because, you know, that initial teleport's only available up to City Hall level 8. Guys, before we get into any of this information, remember you should be subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications for this kind of information, for fun playthroughs, and just for more Rise of Civilizations videos. Remember, we also are sponsored by Rise of Civilizations. So into these tips, then we'll get into my village a little bit. First thing is, when you're a new player, you're going to want to join up in one of the kingdoms that is a newer kingdom. As you can see, I'm right now in 1055. That is my kingdom, Kingdom of Nicaea, which is a kingdom that's been around for some time. You can see since then, all of these kingdoms have been opened up because the game is expanding. It's getting huge. People are loving it. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll out from your city, see the little world. We'll do that one more time. See the earth right over here. It's right there behind my chair. Sorry. You're going to click on that and you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. These are the newer kingdoms. As you can see, we have a brand new one right there. You're going to want to join a newer kingdom because you have players in there that are typically newer players that haven't been as established for as long and aren't that crazy amount stronger than you. Although there's going to be a ton of people in there that are stronger than you, your odds are better in joining one of these kingdoms. Now, once you're there, you're going to say, well, now I need an alliance. How do I find an alliance that works best for me? I want to learn. I want to be serious about this game, but at this point in time, I'm a little bit weak on power and I need to grow. And that's a difficult thing, guys, because most of the top alliances probably won't accept you with open arms into their alliance if they're packed up with, you know, strong people. So it's a grind, and on that grind, you're going to have to deal with being by yourself or being in weaker alliances that may be bullied around a bit. So you may lose some loot, lose some troops, lose some power, which can be very frustrating in the game. So my recommendation for that is spend your loot, keep things upgrading, and shield up when you can. Now, if you are looking for an alliance and you want to find who the strong alliances are in your kingdom, you're going to come over here in the top left corner. You're going to click on rankings. Inside of rankings, you're going to get all of these options right here. Individual power is going to show you who the strongest are in the kingdom, and alliance power is what we're focusing on right now. If we click on alliance power, it will show you the top alliances within your kingdom. And what you're going to try to do, and something that's very big in this game, is reaching out on a personal level to the other alliances, to the leaders, and telling them your situation, letting them know what you're looking to do. This is unlike many other games. Here, messages are sent between people and they're actually looked at and answered in this game. So you can reach out to them, tell them your plan, tell them what you're doing, and then they will let you know what their requirements are and what you have to attain to get there. So right here, Savage Sinners is the #1 here in our kingdom. My alliance right here, Frost Fangs, is #4, and I'm actually very happy with this alliance. We've been doing pretty well right here. I feel safe, I'm protected, and I'm in a fairly strong alliance. It's not the strongest in the kingdom, but it is the top 4 out of, what is it, 200 or so alliances. So most likely when you start, you're going to be accepted into one of these lower alliances, an alliance that doesn't have a lot of power, that has a lot of people like yourself and that are trying to learn the game together. And you could learn a lot from people that have been playing for a month or two longer than you. Do you have that protection? No, you don't have the protection because you don't have the power behind you, but you do have knowledge and you could learn from them. So my recommendation would be, if you don't have any friends that you know personally in the game, start applying and talking to some of the alliances that are maybe up here, you know, the top 20 or so. I wouldn't go 1 through 10 or maybe even 1 through 15, but maybe come over to number 20 and hit them up and say, listen, This is what I'm trying to do. I'm a serious player. I'm ready to invest in this game, but I want a home that I could call my own. I want to be safe, and I want to learn from you guys. Hopefully the leader is open to something like that, and you can get yourself in. To do that, you'll just click on one of these alliances, and you could check out the members. You can contact the leader, or you can comment. So actually, I should be showing you my alliance as I do that. This is my alliance right here, if anyone wants to join or wants to apply, I should say. So you could just contact the leader directly right there, nice and easy. Let them know your situation. If they don't respond, hit up another alliance. Hit up 10 alliances. Find one that is the best situation for you to learn, to grow, and of course to stay safe. So there you have it, guys. Those are the tips to finding a new alliance. But also remember, you don't want to be holding too much loot. If you have a ton of loot in your city and you are not spending it, you are going to be a target for someone that's looking to just take that loot because you are a lower player, you don't have a lot of power, you're easy to push over and take all that loot from. So beware. You want to make sure that you don't hang on to too much loot. Your gates are going to be on fire, guys. It's going to happen when you're a new player because there's really no risk for someone to attack you. You don't have a lot of power behind you to protect, so you are basically an open target, and that's just part of what this game is about. Build relationships, join an alliance, build with that alliance, and if the alliance doesn't go in the direction that you want, move on to a stronger alliance, because at that point in time, you'll have gained power and you'll be a better, stronger player yourself. So there you have it, guys. Those are the tips. And now that I've given them to you, why don't we take a look at my city, open up a chest or two, and kind of see what I have going on. As you can see, we do currently have 7.422 million power, which is pretty darn sweet. We're going to collect our resources here, and we did just recently go to City Hall level 22, which in doing so unlocked my 5th troop dispatch queue, which is pretty sweet. Means I could get 5 different amounts of troops attacking barbarians, gathering, doing any of that kind of stuff. And what I'm going to do right now is actually send some of my troops out to gather. Let's see right around me here if there's anything that is a level 4 or above. We have some, we can get some stone right here. We're going to send our troops out to the stone. I try to stay close if possible because, well, it's quicker to get there and I'm in less danger of being attacked by anyone. So it looks like that's all I have right here. I'm gonna go scroll out. I know there's some good loot up here. It gets a little more dangerous when you're not in your, you know, I'm in my territory, but I'm far from like the safe zone, I guess you could say. We're gonna come out here, grab that loot. We're gonna look around. Oh, we have a level 6 cropland right there. We'll go march and collect over there. Level 6 stone deposit, yes please. And Minamoto Sao Sao out gathering. That's something different now, isn't it? And you know what? Why don't we grab, let's grab this. You know, we don't often go for gold deposits. We're going to go for this one right here today. So they're all out. Let's make sure that we can verify that we are actually a person and not a robot in this game. Guys, if you like this tip video, make sure you throw a thumbs up on it. I have this kind of stuff coming out every single day on the channel for Rise of Civilizations. I'm a pretty, I take the game in a very fun way, a little bit more casual than some of the other people that are playing the game and making content for the game. It's just how I enjoy doing it though. Oh, right here, 81% done. I'm gonna get in on that pretty soon too and make sure I reap a lot of that reward. In about 15 minutes, we're gonna be able to do that, which is going to be pretty darn sweet. So as I go back to my village right here, my city, you will see that it looks pretty fresh. This is maybe one of the best looking cities in Rise of Civilizations, if I do say so myself. I love it. I love the design being in the corner like that. I have to give credit again to Kaya Girl, who's also in this kingdom. She had a design similar to this, and I looked at hers and I got inspiration, created something that was a bit more of my own, but really, it's a beautiful looking city. Also, some other quick tips that you may want to know if you are a new player. This is not a full new tip player guide thing, but I figure while we're here, make sure you grind out your expeditions, guys, because every day you can reap the rewards from these expeditions. And there is another shop in here. Ooh, the commander of the week is Boudica. Wow, we're gonna have to buy that. We're gonna have to do that in an upcoming episode because Boudica is going to be someone that's going to be upgraded big time. If you check out my commanders, Boudica is one of my favorites. As you can see right here, she is one of my attacking commanders. I love her, and we could skill her up if I can get a bunch of her sculptures. So I'm going to go ahead and spend that in an upcoming episode, get her skills up, get her talents up, and make her even stronger than she is right now. But guys, I think that's where we're going to end the video today. Back to my city, and we can kind of close out on this beautiful scene. I hope you found this video helpful. If you're a new player, hopefully you can learn something from it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I periodically go through the comments. You could also find me on Twitter. The link is right over there and in the description below, or Discord as well. I have a beautiful server that you guys can join. You could ask me or the community questions on that platform as well. But for today, that's been it. One more thing though, gotta show love to my sponsor, G Fuel. Save yourself 10% on all G Fuel products using code ECHO at gfuel.com. I'll see all you guys back here later on today. Until then, be good.